What's up, BOFers? Peter Verra here with a Batman on film action figure review. Here we have the MAFEX Dark Knight Trilogy Batman version 3 action figure. Been waiting for this one for a long time. MAFEX is my personal favorite action figure maker, so this has been something I've been wanting since last year. I pretty much placed the order, I believe it was last June, so over a year to get here. Finally got my hands on it. Here's the front of the package. You can see Batman with 3 head sculpts, a grapple gun, the grenade goo launcher, the electrical gun, 3 batarangs, several sets of hands. Here we have the front of the package. Really nice, really cool details as you see in the light there. The grapple gun, the grenade gun, and the electrical gun from Rises, 3 batarangs. Here on the side we have a cool pose, MAFEX Dark Knight Trilogy. On the back we have a bunch of stuff that I can't read. Over here we have another really cool pose. On the back, several really cool poses. Can't wait to steal one of these. You can see we have the white eyes here. Probably going to predominantly use this figure with that. But you see all the cool head sculpts. Everything's really nice. Nice packaging. Really cool action figure. Pumped for this one. Can't wait to crack it open. So let's see what's inside. So before we get into the figure and actually all the accessories that are attached to the figure out of box, I figured we'd just take a look at the things that come out of the box that aren't attached to the figure. First, we'll take a look at the head sculpts here. Really cool, really nice detail in the teeth. Really gets that gritty, angry Bale look. Kind of like this a lot. This is cool. Then we go to the white eyes look, which is more of a serious Bale, and this is really what I'm looking for. Really nice detail in this. Cool paints. Looks like Christian Bale to me, but the white eyes has really sold me. Just traditional to the comics. One of my favorite parts of Dark Knight. Here we have the electrical gun, EMP gun from Rises, from the infamous Bane Bank chase scene. Really cool. Just kind of really plain. Not too much really going on paint-wise. You got some nice little blue translucent material in here, which is cool. Gives off that lighting effect, but it's really simple. Good details though. It looks like the gun from the movie, and that's really cool. Nice little details on the handles and such. Here we have the grenade goo gun from Dark Knight in the Lao scene, and this looks really cool. I don't know if this does not collapse, no, but really cool piece. Love all the little nuts and bolts and the little red thing in there for the number of grenades. Just really cool, nice detail. Love this stuff from MAFEX. They're great. I love these little accessories they give us. This looks awesome. Grapple gun, you know, we saw this for Begins, courtesy of Lucius Fox and Wayne Enterprises, but nice detail, nice gold in there. Looks like the gun from the movie, really accurate. Really good stuff here, MAFEX, love it. We get 3 of these batarangs here. They're really tiny. They're really cool though. They look like the Begins batarangs. They're really flat on the bottom. I don't see any made in China's or anything, but which is cool. But really nice. Looks like the batarangs we see that Bruce Wayne makes in the Batcave. Several sets of hands. A lot of gripping hands. Nothing too crazy, but the guns, the handles of the guns are a little bigger or smaller than each other. With it looks like the electric EMP gun has the widest handle, so you probably have a little bit. You have these wide grip hands, and these gloves look cool. You know, the little knuckles there, the little mesh, looks like Bale's hands from the movie. You know, you come to expect this from MAFEX. I mean, they're probably best known for that BVS Batfleck action figure, which is amazing. But I mean, just I love these. The detail, it looks like his gloves. And here we have the little Bat Tootsie hands. So, just lots of cool accessories, lots of cool stuff for your ACBA. These guns and accessories, hands, everything look like they're from the movie. The attention to detail is second to none. Just one more thing before we get to the actual figure itself. The figure does come, as all MAFEX figures do, with a MAFEX figure stand. Standard figure stand with your 3 ports here. It's snug, it fits. It takes a little effort to get it out of there and put it there. So you can move it around. You can do some cool poses with this. This articulates here, goes up and down. But yeah, really snug fit. really great for holding not just MAFEX figures, but any really action figure you have. I use it for several of my own. So this is a great stand that comes with the Dark Knight Trilogy V3 Batman. So here it is in not my best ACBA pose, but this is the MAFEX Dark Knight Trilogy V3 Batman, and as you can see, he is amazing in all his glory. We get a close-up here, you can see just all the cool sculpt work they did, the difference in color from the chest plate to the armor in the background with the logo, the shoulder pads, you can see the mesh underneath, and then in between the gauntlets, and as you go down the legs, you can just see how it looks great, the knee pads, all the way down underneath to the boots. No peg holes here in this figure, but you get some great detail on the bottom. We flip it over, no expense spared. You can see it all in the back. Just you can see where the armor connects and everything, just like Lucius Fox told Bruce Wayne. Here we have some gadgets with smoke pellets. I'm not really sure what this is, but we have a little hook here for our grapple gun, and it does fit in there snugly. And he's not going anywhere. The thing's staying put, so that's cool. So you can keep your grapple gun on your Batman at all times. But this is just a nice figure. Look at the face here. I mean, that's Bale. That's great. It does a really good job collecting shadows, and you know, just your standard cool-looking Batman. The head goes that far up. It goes that far down. You can turn it 360, so Batman does a full head there. These shoulder pads are on their own hinges, so they go with the arms, and they allow the arms to rotate fully around. The arm goes that high, goes that straight. It's pretty much fully straight on right there. We get this nice little midsection twist down here, but also up here underneath the chest area. This swivels as well. There's no real ab crunch, but it does move forward and back, as you can see here. The belt is attached to the lower part of the waist, so it doesn't really move too much. It kind of goes with the waist. The legs do that typical MAFEX thing where they kind of go in and out. Not really a gaping problem, but it just allows a little bit more mobility. Double jointed knees here, you can see it goes that far back. Good foot articulation, some nice pivot, and we have toe articulation as well, as you can see there. So some nice toe articulation. This is just a cool looking figure. It's MAFEX, they always make awesome figures. The cape has this awesome wiring going through it. It's really cool. Allows for some good wind poses. You know, you do some gliding poses, some wind stuff. Recreate any scene begins, really. I know Son of Martha will be a big fan of this figure. He's always recreating scenes from films, and he's got a great IG page if you want to check that out. Give him a little plug. But the figure is really cool. It does stand on its own. Really nice detail. If you're a fan of the Dark Knight Trilogy, I can't understand why you wouldn't love this figure. One other thing I did not want to leave out is the elbow is double jointed, and it does go that far around. So he does go that far straight and that far in. So he does a pretty good flex there, a little bit more than 90 degrees. Swapping out the heads of this figure is not really that hard at all. Actually, it's probably the easiest I've had for any MAFEX figure. Here, we'll just pop this head off right here, put that guy down, grab this just angry looking Batman, pop that in, there you go, and it's secure. I mean, he's not going anywhere. And yeah, I mean, all three heads are just like that. Pop that off. Here we have the complete white eyes look, and just all looks fantastic actually on the figure. Really well done. Really good job by MAFEX. So that's it. All the heads easily swap on and off. Now, if you are a veteran MAFEX collector, then you know that the most fragile part of any MAFEX figure is the hand joints. Replacing the hands, swapping them out constantly will leave you really close to, dangerously close to breaking that peg. It's not a thick peg. It's literally hanging by a thread as is, so you will see stress marks very easily if you're putting too much pressure on this figure. So we got this fisted hand here I'd like to replace, and it's easy taking them off. I mean, you could just see you can see the space there. It's on the one side. These things will give in easily. I remember rookie me bent my MAFEX Catwoman Rises figure peg a little bit. Still intact, but not perfect. Now, let's see if I can do this through a camera. Putting this in there is not that hard, but you want to be careful, and it's going. And there you go. You got it in there. I got my Bat Tootsie hand in there. So it'll stay. It's easy. You know, MAFEX makes good figures. It's just sometimes these joints in the hands bend very well. I mean, I don't know how they could really fix it, but that's up to them, not me. I just review them. So, but you know, it looks cool. It's going to be in there. We'll do some poses and stuff like that afterwards. But that's pretty much the review. Solid figure overall. You're really going to like this figure if you're into MAFEX. You're going to love this figure if you're into the Dark Knight Trilogy. I haven't collected the other figures in the Dark Knight Trilogy line except for the Bank Robber Joker. So the Batman figures, this is my first one, but this is a great looking figure. Great paint sculpts, great detail, great articulation. It's your standard just MAFEX beauty. It's a must-have, I feel, for any toy aficionado. You know, just if you love posing and you love ACBA, then you're really going to enjoy this figure. I think it rivals the Batfleck from BVS. That's probably my favorite Batman figure of all time, but this is really up there. I can't wait to put this on my bat shelf.